Hello and welcome once again to my channel Adventures of Midlife. In this video, I am going to chat about my trip to the Misfat al Abriyeen mud village in Oman. First, a little background. My journey to Oman was part of a 3-week trip to 3 countries in the Middle East and North Africa. I visited first Egypt before coming to Oman, and then I went to Qatar to conclude my trip. In Oman, I wanted to not only enjoy the culinary delights of Muscat, especially the Omani, Yemeni and South Asian dishes, but also experience the landmarks and landscape unique to that country. I had already set up to visit the desert and stay a night in one of the desert camps. And when I read about the mud village, I knew I had to include it in my itinerary. So, a night stay at an inn in the Misfat al Abriyeen mud village became part of my 2-day road trip. We left Muscat in the morning with our Omani guide, Khair Eddin, and after visiting the Jabrain Castle and the Bakhla Fort, we drove through the Jebel Shams range and reached the outskirts of the village later that afternoon. The Misfat al Abriyeen mud village. Misfat al Abriyeen, which is also known as Misfa al Abriyeen, is located about 200 kilometers southwest of Muscat. It is situated approximately 1000 meters above sea level in Jebel Shams, which is the highest peak in the Hajar mountain range. And this village was created and developed by one of the nomadic tribes about 300 to 500 years ago. Our hotel. We stayed at the Hisn al Misfa Inn for the night. To reach the inn, I had to climb many stairs, some of them narrow and winding. As the mud, stone and cement steps gave way to tiled steps, I knew I had stepped into the inn. The walls along the stairs were made of mud and adorned with intricately designed ornaments that added more color to the inn. There was a common room with separate ablution blocks for men and women, which indicated the presence of rooms for backpackers as well. The room had a tiled floor with an area rug and a beautiful floor cushion in the traditional Omani style. The refrigerator was placed in this area as well. The second half, which could be considered as the back half of the room, had a raised floor with 2 beds, all clean with fresh bed linen. The beds were somewhat firm, but I preferred it for the authentic experience. The room also had a sink and the air conditioner, and an attached bathroom with a toilet and shower. One interesting feature was that the walls were made of clay or mud, while the floor was tiled, with dents giving the whole place a rustic look. Perhaps the floor was also originally made up of mud or clay, and then they put tiles above that. Meals. I had arrived late in the afternoon, and we had a buffet-style dinner at the inn, which included rice, pasta, fish, grilled chicken, potato curry, salad, Omani bread, hummus, sweets, and Omani tea. The next morning, The breakfast spread consisted of various types of breads, crepes, dal curry, sweets, and coffee and tea. Other features. One of the highlights of the hotel was a terrace at the top, which offered a 360-degree view of the village and beyond. I had a chat with the owner of the inn who expressed his plans to expand the hotel and its services, and I'm quite sure he would be successful given the inn's prime location. The village. The village itself is a blend of ancient and modern elements. As I climbed the narrow and often winding steps, I encountered seemingly crumbling stairs and buildings alongside modern housing. The mostly beach buildings contrast beautifully with their verdant date palms and other trees. While the village may seem maze-like, it adds to the charm and uniqueness of the experience. Like many other rural areas in Oman, and in fact in many other countries, Misfat al Abriyeen has also experienced the migration of younger people to urban areas for job opportunities and a more modern lifestyle. Leaving. After my breakfast in the following morning, it was time to bid farewell to Misfat al Abriyeen and head towards my next destination. Final comments. While the mud village may not be a major tourist attraction, it does receive a considerable number of visitors. And Misfat al Abriyeen, for all intents and purposes, remains a village that grapples with preserving its ancient heritage while embracing modernity. There are boards at the entrance of the village giving instructions to visitors on respecting local cultural norms. This includes visitors covering their shoulders and knees and seeking permission before photographing locals. As I stayed just for one night, I took a mini walk along the paths, enjoying the date palms and overall the tranquility. But for those who want to stay longer, there are a couple of options, including multi-hour hiking trips just outside the village. One of the trips is the Jebel Shams balcony walk. Well, that's it for now for this video. And this was about my single night stay at a mud village called Misfat al Abriyeen in Oman. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope to see you again soon. Ciao.